Changes could be coming for renters in Tacoma. The Tacoma City Council is looking at amending a voter-backed initiative meant to protect renters that went into effect 2 years ago. KOMO's Leanne Wynn is live at City Hall, where the council is expected to discuss the issue. Leanne?
Well, renters' rights groups say that City Council is rolling back on some protections for tenants, like the pause during the winter months on evictions, but others say these protections are having unintended consequences. When the Landlord Fairness Code initiative passed in 2023, it was meant to protect tenants by putting a $10 cap on late fees for rent, putting a moratorium on evictions during the school year for families with children and during winter months, and provide other protections. But those who provide affordable housing, like the Tacoma Housing Authority, say they're now seeing a big increase in people not paying rent.
Since the moratorium has taken effect, people are going a year or more without paying rent. So that means when we get to eviction, the debts are so high that they can't resolve those debts, and they do get evicted. Also, we're left with really high debts that we're having to pay.
April Black with the Tacoma Housing Authority says covering those costs is hurting thousands of families waiting for affordable housing.
THA was having to use more than $400,000 of its reserves this year to pay for losses at our properties, and that those were dollars that could have otherwise been spent to serve households on our waiting list.
Tacoma City Council is considering shortening the moratorium, giving an exemption to nonprofits providing affordable housing, changing the late fee cap, and requiring proof of low-income status, among other changes.
If you're already stressed out about not being able to afford your rent, you're looking at an eviction, the last thing you want to do is have to go hunt down your pay stubs or your tax return, or however people decide you have to prove that you are below the poverty line.
Groups like Tacoma for All are pushing back on the changes, saying it could put more people out onto the street.
If this goes through, it is very likely that we will see an increase in homelessness, in displacement. A lot of these things are helping families prepare if they need to move, to have a nest egg, to stay housed.
And the changes to the code are up for a first reading at tonight's City Council meeting, with the second reading scheduled for next week's meeting. Reporting live in Tacoma, Leanne Wynn, KOMO News.